Go ahead and tell y'all about who the guest is. Mr. Colton Mitchell out of UMass. Went to Victory Rock in high school. They used to play on the grind session. He's got 2 grind session championships. Hopefully he can get in here. There you go. Yes, sir. I'm going to let him get in here and tell y'all a little bit more about himself before we get to going with everything. Yes, sir. Hope everybody's having a... What up, my boy? Hold on. Your sound on? You muted? There you go.
Hope not. You hear me?
There you go. You good. You good.
Yeah.
How you doing, my guy?
Chilling. In the V. Cooling it.
Yeah, man. This is Mr. Colton Mitchell. For everybody who don't know, man, get everybody tuned in. Somebody said Duda. Yeah. Hey, man, look, I was looking on your YouTube, man. Did you change your name?
I changed it to just Colton Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't posted on it in a minute, but hopefully I can get back to doing that, especially with a new coach, new opportunity, etc.
Yeah, see, I mean, the season is, over with now, so I'm sure you trying to get active anyways. But,
yeah.
Oh, what's good with y'all, man? What's next for you right now as off season?
Off season, getting better, working on my game, my craft, and just getting ready for next season. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff this summer, but we'll see what pans out and what doesn't. Hopefully some big things.
Oh yeah. So first off, just tell the people a little bit about yourself, man. Who you are, and where you hoop at UMass, obviously. A bit about where you came from, all of that.
What's his name? Okay. I was born and raised in Fort Myers, Florida. Family's from Kentucky, obviously, you know that. Owensboro has my heart. But yeah, I'm a Florida baby. I grew up with pretty much anything and everything. I mean, I was fortunate to have people around me and guide me in the right direction, especially like Coach Jack and those guys at Victory Rock. Got me to where I am today. And I'm definitely thankful for those guys.
So, in high school, you were familiar to winning. You got 2 grind session championships. You played on the grind session for 4 years. Your peoples played at Kentucky Wesleyan, obviously. That's why you said, shout out to Owensboro. Yep. Jordan just said Kentucky don't claim you.
Yeah.
Man, we claim Colton, man. Stop playing. But, talk about a little bit about playing on the grind session, playing for Victory Rock and how that, helped elevate your game.
I mean, yeah, the grind session was every trip we went, we were playing the best competition. I played too many guys to count who are now in the league. You got the best teams on there. There's never going to be pillow fights or games where you can just relax. That's something I really liked. Every game you had to actually do something. In normal high school, you can't just. In normal high school, you can just relax. There's those games where there's some bums. We never had those games. I think it was one game, and it was Downey Christian. That's the only game the whole year. We was we finna get crazy. I'm finna drop 50. That was the only game.
Bully ball time.
Yeah, but the grind session definitely has the best comp.
Oh, you got 2 championships, man. How was the championship feeling, my dog?
The first one was great. I mean, they're both amazing, but the first one was very memorable. We had been trying, but we were on it for 3, I think it was maybe 2. Was it the second year we won it?
Mm-hmm.
The second year on there, we probably should have won it our first year because we had Lauren, we had Christian. Our team was stacked. 12 out of the 13 guys on that team went D1.
Man, no, y'all had talent. Y'all definitely brought in talent every year.
Yeah, we were super nice.
Yeah, you play with a lot of talent, especially my boy Johnny Dos Anjos.
Yeah. God, I just seen him a couple of weeks ago. We talk every day. It's still my guy.
Yeah, and then you played with another fellow grind session alumni, DJ Christian Jackson at UMass.
Yeah.
Talk about a little bit about how it's been at UMass. The playing experience.
It's been cool. I mean, it's more of the people that's kept me here more than the basketball side. I like the people, I like the community, I like the area. So that's basically what's kept me on that, and my education. Hopefully, I'll be graduating this May with a degree in kin, and then I'm gonna go back and get another degree in public health. And I'm thinking about possibly getting a third one. I'm not sure yet, or I might just do my master's.
All right. Well, so out of the grind session alum, I feel like you were one of the first, to tap into the NIL and everything.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about that. I looked up what you got: Shop Gold, PSD, Quizlet. Is it what you got? DoorDash now too? Is that?
Yeah, DoorDash. I just signed something with Fabletics, Slate Milk, Albert, their little financial app. And then I just got to deal with Snow, the teeth whitening brand. Mm-hmm. I already got white teeth, but I'll take it. Say y'all did it.
But that's why you got it, you feel me?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, definitely had to tap into some of those brands because it's free money and it's potential that's not always tapped into.
Yeah, tell me, what's like one thing, one piece of advice you would give to these kids, that's trying to tap into the NIL, other than, keep your pockets tight and pay attention to, the fine print and everything. What's one piece of advice you got?
I would say it's pretty easy to get started. You just need to know how. If someone you know is already doing it, just ask them. Or it's simple to find companies that find you deals. I know like Post Game has secured me probably 3-4 deals. They probably give me like 2 to 3 deals every 2 months. And then this other company, Playbooked, they probably get me 3 to 4 every 2 months. And that's just, it's free bread. All you gotta do is throw up a picture on your story, Instagram. But if it's a feed post, then you gotta tax. If it's a feed post, you tax them. That's one thing. Some people don't know their worth, so they're gonna throw up Instagram posts for $100. That's not really realistic, or at least not in my space. I'm not throwing up anything on my feed unless it's like 500. And then that's just pocket change.
Oh yeah. So after saying that, what's a piece of advice you would give more on the basketball side, about the transition from high school to college?
I would say the game is a lot more fast paced, and like I noticed it my very first game. I was winded, and you've seen me play, I don't really get winded. The court's bigger. You really need to work on your cardio if you plan on having longevity in college.
Okay. So you said next for the off season is training. What's some of the training? Who's some of your trainers, man?
I mean, I got a lot of trainers back in Fort Myers. Got to help work me out and stuff. I know Seymour. He's Jay Crowder's like physical trainer. I'll probably be lifting with him in the summer. I'm trying to work out with Terry Rozier because Jay knows Terry, and Terry's cousin tried to go to Victory Rock, so I kind of know him a little bit. But I just feel like when you work out with those league guys, or when you surround yourself around those guys, you have no choice but to get better.
So you got like a little connection with Jay Crowder, right? I think your pops played with his pops.
Yeah, we basically grew up together. We used to play WWE together, and he always, being himself, was like, "Let's play with the girls." Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, man, I appreciate you getting on here, man. Really, we covered a lot of it, man. You want to shout out your YouTube, man?
Nah, I don't really need to do all that. Nah, so I started busting on there again. Start going crazy.
You was having good content, man.
No, my content's actually really good. I mean, I love watching He is my bucket.
Yeah. I want to say, I think one of your videos had like close to 200,000 views.
Yeah. If I don't know, I definitely want to get back into YouTube because I like creating. I like entertaining. It's just who I am. But it's just, I don't know, the timing wasn't there. And there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of stuff you gotta like think about and do before you just YouTube's not as easy as making a video and putting it up. You gotta film it, you gotta edit it, you gotta do a thumbnail, you gotta have your tags, you gotta market it the right way, post at the right time. And when you're a student athlete, time isn't really something you have.
Yeah.
So I found people around me who can edit, film, and do all that sort of stuff, but it's just tricky. It's a tricky situation.
We know one thing you don't need editing on is your fits, man. You be fitted, huh? Look at
I stay fitted. I'm telling you.
Yo, you got a calm fit on today, huh? Little sweats.
I got my Nike Techs that match the cap, and then I got a True Religion hoodie on.
But you got the slides to top it off?
Easy slides, man. Stay comfy at all times.
Yeah, when we hopping on the game again, man. You got time now?
Yeah, what's up? What's the word? You trying to hop on tonight?
Yeah, we can get.
What fort?
You trying to get on the fort?
What are you trying to get on? Good one?
Yes.
Alright, you can do it. What's up? I got start a little bit.
Yeah, bet we can get it down. I'm gonna let my game speak for itself, but I'm like that. I'm like that. All right, man. Shout out Coach Mitchell, man. Appreciate you getting on here, man.
All right, man. Of course.
Yes, sir.